It's Michael and
Hello.
Karen. How are you, Karen?
I'm doing pretty good. Hello, Groove Asian Nation. How are you today? How are you doing, Michael?
I'm fine. I feel tired and sometimes excited because so many things happen in the Groove Asia ecosystem and the Groove software and all the communities we are involved. Also summit. We had so great events. We had so great opportunities. So
Hmm.
we are very happy to see you today. And first of all. I would like to thank all the people who are behind the scene. I mean, we would like to thank Annie, who is not with us today, but we think of her. We know that she had health
She's
issues.
here with us with spirit. She's with us with
Yeah.
spirit.
So Annie, if you see that, we think of you. We want you to come back with us on these GLU sessions. And what could we say about today's session, Karen?
Well, today we're going to be talking about GrooveKart and GrooveWebinar. So those are two other apps that we have in the whole Groove Asia suite of tools to help you run your business and to get it going and where it all can work together and you don't have to worry about trying to patch and piecemealing things together. So those are things we're going to be talking about today. And I also want to say hello to Tyra, who's with us today. Hi, Tyra. Glad that you were able to make it with us today.
Yeah, hello Tyra. We very if you see this session live, please put a hashtag live in the comments. If you see this session in replay, please put a replay hashtag replay and ask your questions. Even if it's not live, we can find a way to answer you and we will all your messages.
Exactly, exactly. So, let's say we're going to be talking about the Groove Cart and Groove webinar. And for those who don't know about Groove Asia and the whole Groove Asia suites, Groove Asia is a company that we're here. Our mission is that we're changing lives. We are trying to achieve freedom by changing lives around the world together, and
It's a
that's the point.
mission.
It is a mission, and we on a
It's a
mission.
mission and vision.
Right, that we're trying to do, and we're trying to help you to get on to build your online businesses. We want to provide the concepts, we're providing the tools, we're providing the tech, and we're going over two apps in the tech that's going to help you do what you need to do so you too can achieve freedom for yourself, your family, your community, and to spread the love out throughout all over the world.
It can
Isn't
it can
that
it,
correct?
yeah, it can sounds a little cliche, change lives. We really truly think that we can change lives. First of all, we can change our own lives by doing
Yes.
things with yeah. I mean, with Karen, we are doing things that we could not imagine doing a few months ago. And
Right.
this is because we are now in part of a community. And you know the term community. You have community managers. You subscribe to a free Facebook group, and you're part of a community. So this term community is used different ways, but in the sense of what we are doing here at Groove Asia and Summit is something very different. And I encourage you
Right.
to get contact with us and to be curious. On
Hmm.
on in 15 days, at the beginning of on August, we will have a new members orientation meeting. You can be a part of this session, and the only thing you have to do is to join us on grooveasia.cm/social. I think I can find this caption, and I will put that on the yeah, it's here. So grooveasia.cm/social. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So join us for Groove Asia. Groove Asia's mission is great. It is not just a cliche. We can help entrepreneurs. We can change lives, because there are lots of opportunities with digital marketing and
That's right.
affiliate marketing and webinar marketing. Today we will speak about webinar marketing, and we will speak also about e-commerce. So today, if you are interested by these topics, please tell something about you on the chat. And
Yeah.
what can we about right now, just before going into the topic? Maybe talk about
Well, let's talk about Summit since we've mentioned them quite a bit. Summit is another company. It's the main company that partners with Groove Asia. Now, that too
yeah,
provides education to change the lives. Like I say, that is the mission. And the Summit company, like we said, is the main partner. And it's a platform that provides real world education through training and workshops and events from proven industry leaders and A-list speakers. And that's for solopreneurs, businesses, corporations all over the world. And you can sign up at summitasia.com if you would like to join that.
summit.com. Yeah, and
Summitasia.com.
give me a moment. I have to find the caption because I want you to be able. Summitasia.com is here. So get your free account means that we have a VIP pass for amazing workshop sessions, all for the
Right.
a whole year. You can have access live and on replays.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, two 2 days workshops on lots of topics. So go to summitasia.com/VIP, and you will be able to see that. So
Exactly. And when you
yeah,
sign up for the Summit Asia VIP, there is a free part, and that is just the summitasia.com and the Summit Asia VIP also, which is $25. It's an annual membership, but it also entitles you to join the Summit Mountaineers VIP community. So that's also another benefit because you're in a community with other like-minded people just like you who are trying to elevate themselves in the digital space, digital marketing space, or just to elevate themselves in the whole business space online. So it's the Summit Mountaineers VIP community that you can get with the summitasia.com/VIP. $25 for a annual membership.
$25. It's not
Yes.
enough. No, it's insane because $25 for a whole year of workshop, and very quality workshop. With Karen, we part of the organization of these events, and we are dedicated to entrepreneur success. So feel free to join us as attendee, or you can also give your skills and to improve the whole community. What we are doing today with Karen is um, doing a live stream. And this live streams means to give aims at giving informations, tutorials. Today we won't do uh, deep in the topic of the applications and the features, but it's an overview. So let's dive on these two topics.
Yes. Yes, we'll start with GrooveKart. And well, that's just for today because later on we're going to go deep. We're going to go deep down
Yeah,
into it. But today
we
we're going to do high level. Okay?
yeah, an overview. So
Overview.
GrooveKart. So GrooveKart is one of the 18 applications that exist in that exist and will exist also, because we are other features and applications that will come in the next 6-12 months inside the
Yes.
Groove. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
uh, E-commerce is maybe it's interesting e-commerce. Personally, I I don't buy a lot on the website online yet. Maybe because I didn't have enough money to to buy. Uh, of course, I did. I went on Amazon. So you
Mm-hmm.
probably know yourself, even if you are like me. I mean, you don't buy a lot online. You probably already bought something on Amazon. And what we can do with GrooveKart is to create your Amazon-like website
Right.
for your products. So you will have your website, and
Mm-hmm.
you have to to ma- to t- to see the difference between two kind of websites:
Right.
a branding website and e-commerce website. You need both. I know people who have only a branding website, and they don't have an how can I say, a
A
system,
store?
a
Okay.
store, or even
You
a
don't have a
system
store.
to sell.
Right.
The no we have an application called GrooveSell. It's not called GrooveSell anymore. It's called Groove Checkout now, because I don't know the
Trademark,
details.
copyright
Yeah,
issues.
there was a trademark issue, so now the grooves that people known as Groove Cell will be called a Groove Checkout. It's not a
Right.
great name, because Groove Checkout seems to be that the feature. I mean, Groove Cell is an amazing application that permits to do a lot of things. So checkout is a little too, what can I say in English, minimizing the importance of
Mm-hmm.
what this application can do. Groove Cell is great if you don't have lots of products to sell. If you have
Mm-hmm.
digital products, or if you only have one product you want to sell, maybe it's not a good idea to create a space like Amazon, because you only have one product, or maybe two.
Right.
Maybe Groove Sell, Groove Checkout can be a better solution than e-commerce website. But if you have more than 10 products, and you think that it will grow, you say, okay, it's 10 products the first 6 months, but at the end of the year, I I, I have a plan to have 20 more references, 20 more articles. So your catalog will grow with lots of items, lots of articles, and it can become tricky to manage, but not with Groove, because Groove was made by marketers,
Right.
people who needed a tool very with features very strong. So we talk about that in few minutes, but I wanted to have a conversation with you, Karen, concerning e-commerce. I mean, do you know people, or maybe yourself? Have you ever created an e-commerce website?
No, I haven't created e-commerce website. However, my daughter sells online, and GrooveKart will be a good way for her to do it. But she's a graphic designer, and she sells, her designs on T-shirts and on hoodies, and she designs, posters and all kinds of stuff. And GrooveKart would be a perfect platform for her to put it on. First of all, with the whole Groove Asia suite of tools, the fact that everything is synchronistic,
Mm.
synchronistic, works in
Synchronized,
synchronicity,
synchronized.
right?
Okay,
Something like that. You
so
know what
you,
I mean?
yeah,
But they
so
work together
your daughter is already selling, so probably with another platform. She
as a point. like you was talking about before, where you have your branding website and then you have your store. She just has a store. She doesn't have a branding website. So that's what, that'd be a great way to get it all together. We're using, GrooveKart in order to do that. And if you're trying to create, and she wants to create a store like some of the other stores you see online that are just drop shipping, and GrooveKart would be perfect for that. Perfect.
So you have to be an evangelist for your daughter. try
Yes.
try harder to convince her that to consider a Groove, but um, obviously Groove is not the only one platform that exists that can permit online entrepreneurs to do things, but it's one
Hmm.
of the best and it's one of the cheapest, because if you really think what existing services provide, they often provide uh, for a price that is not cheap. They provide
Right.
a bunch of features that
Hmm.
are for Groove. It's just a part of the whole suite. I mean, Groove proposes so many features
Yes.
that more than most companies provide right now.
Hmm.
So the vision of Groove is great because they have how can I say that they have the experience because they are marketers. They
Hmm.
are Everything is sales oriented. Everything is made for marketing, and
Right.
everything is connected. You can connect your emailing system that is inside. You don't have to connect it through Zapier or a third
Hmm.
another
You don't have to get an
application
API, right?
API thing like that. No API.
Right.
So emailing, you can have your video marketing system also embedded, so you can provide your products a very nice way. You can create webinars. It depends of what you have to sell. If you want to sell products, webinars is on.
Right.
Why
And you
not?
can
Maybe.
put your webinar, your not your webinar, but your video, your Groove Cart, make a video that's on the platform and then embed it in all
Yeah.
these other applications as needed. That's the great thing about it, that everything works together.
Well, a few weeks ago, someone called me because she knew that I could help for a website and campaigns, and she wanted from me advice concerning a project, and her project was to sell natural skin products and creams, things like that. So she wanted to know if she could um, be confident about creating a shop, online shop, e-commerce on this kind of products, and to live from that. Do you think, Karen, that today it's possible to for this kind of products or maybe other products to really have from scratch something that can be that create revenues? Uh,
Yes, yes. Just be distributed out among the world. There's so many people that I know that I've seen even on YouTube that I have followed. They have whipped up stuff in their kitchen counter on their stove, put in some
yeah,
jars, and have sold them all over the place. So yes, this is a definite way. Well, I wouldn't quit my day job first, unless
yeah.
on
This
something
person
small like
wanted to.
that.
We talked about that, Karen, just before. I explained that this person said, "Oh, I decided to quit my job,
Hmm.
and I I will I have money right now. I want to invest time and money on this project, and I want to be sure that in not in 12 months, I can uh, I can rely on these revenues." And
Right.
I said no, no, because you're a beginner. If you were an how can I what's the name for influencer? If you are an influencer and you already have visibility online, and you have lots of people in your list, in your mailing list, if you have an audience, if every night you do a streaming session and with 200 or 300 people watching you every night, yeah, of course, if you launch something, people will say, okay, I will buy it. But
Right.
if you're not inside the game, it can be difficult. So e-commerce, I would like to know what you think. E-commerce, for me, I think e-commerce is probably not the first step to begin if you want to work online, because
Right.
you have
Correct.
to deal with products, you have to deal with
Right.
supply, your suppliers, your clients,
Right.
size, if um, how can I say,
Right. Start. I wouldn't start there, but some people are doing amazing online in the whole e-commerce space and selling because they have a brand. They've been out there for a while promoting their brand, and the store part of it is just something where people could come back to, just to show their love for the brand, to show their loyalty to the brand. So that's a good way of having a store available. You know.
I see lots of people commenting, and also Simon Leong. Hello, Simon Leong. Thank you for being live. Also, Srinivas, who were there last time. Thank you, Srinivas, to follow us every Friday. And Tyra and Sandy also is attending live. Hey, Karen, Allen, and Michael Kaczerginski. Yes, it's us. Hello, hello, Sandy. We would like to know, please, Sandy, please, Simon, also, if you want to put a comment about what you think about e-commerce. I know, Simon, that you provide lots of trainings, and we talk about trainings that will occur in few days. That is called Make USD Online, and I we can say that e-commerce is not the first thing that we give as advice for a beginner. We would prefer maybe give the advice to go to affiliate marketing, because you don't have to deal with uh,
No products,
stocks,
no nothing.
yeah, thing like that. So, but I would be very curious to know what people in the chat will think about e-commerce. Do you have e-commerce? If you have e-commerce, please say I have a hashtag store store. Yeah, please tell us that you have e-commerce, and what you think about e-commerce, and maybe you tried GrooveKart, Groove software, to do that. Um, what I would like to say concerning GrooveKart is that you have so many features, advanced features, and these features will permit you to manage, you know, taxes. It's really important. You can
Mhm.
also manage. I took notes about that. You can manage so many things that will you can deal with variations of products. You can import your if you already have a store on another platform, do importation. You can export. You can uh, deal with the design of your store. You can also deal with automation and integrations for POD, print on demand.
Mhm.
And you can also have a drop shipping way of dealing with your e-commerce. So drop shipping is the fact that you buy a product. No, someone buy a product on your store, but you don't have to pay these products. These products is how can I say, your suppliers your supplier send the product directly to your client. So the
Right.
product don't arrive uh, on your desk, on your living room,
Right.
and you don't have to deal with that. The product is directly sent to you. So it's a business model that can be interesting, but uh, with this situation with the pandemic, at first I thought that e-commerce will decrease because we have seen a lot of distribution issues. But when we think about the fact that now people prefer to buy online more,
Mhm. Right.
the potential is even better. But
Right.
we have to be good because 10 years ago, you had, even if you had a bad website, you could have clients. But
Oh,
now
yes.
clients are so exigent. Okay, or do you say that in English?
They're a lot more sophisticated now than they were back
Yeah,
in the late 1990s and the early 200 in the 2000s.
yeah.
They're a lot
Uh,
more sophisticated.
of course. So, what I will give as advice is, if you want to go to e-commerce, you can definitely go there. But if you should that, you need to be um, dedicated and on design, on the good marketing. That way, you will be. You have to be the best in your line, in your category. I mean, in your field.
Right.
Uh,
Yes, yes.
and my advice would be to choose high ticket products. It's not, I mean, high price products
Right.
as a, so because your margin will be better if you choose products that are is a tiny price. You
Hmm.
won't have a lot of margin. So uh,
Right.
let's talk
Right.
now about webinar.
I do want to talk about Groove Webinar and everything that it has and that it does. Um, Mike Hossein has did a over the Groovathon just recently last week of all the new things that are coming up with Groove Webinar. There's so many things that we can do on here. Now, webinars are great. It's a great way to start your course. Put your course on the webinars. Make webinars. And you can do webinars from what I learned that webinars is slides. You do your slides, don't have your face on it, and just go through the slides to do your webinars, and then you can have your course in your class and sell it in your cart. Those are things you can do, and make a video. You can make a video to introduce or to advertise your course that you have in your webinar. So the cool things that are having that are not yet available in Groove Webinar are Groove Survey and Groove Poll. So those are going to be coming out, like you said, in 2023 of next year. But you can do a whole lot more with that. The webinars you can put on YouTube and then import them into your Groove Webinar account. You can change the buttons on them. You can put the colors on them, and it doesn't seem too difficult. Well, it's not too difficult. Or just going through, pressing the new webinar button, and then following the prompts going all the way through it. Now, some of the things that you can do is you can get the analytics, and that's what a lot of the tools. What I like about Groove, the Groove Asia suite is that a lot of the tools all have their built-in analytics on them, so you can see how the webinar is doing. Is it resonating with people? Are people opening up? Are people viewing it? And those are the things you need because you're trying to get your message out there. And it's good to have those good analytics so you can tweak and change them if you need to. And the webinar itself, you can brand it to your personal, to your brand colors like Michael was saying, it's good to have a brand, a website, and then just bring those same colors over there to your webinar.
Yeah, it's great to have a continuum between your
Mm-hmm.
branding site and your e-commerce and your webinars. And webinars, I'm so excited about what's happening with the Groove webinar, because GrooveKart, I spoke about GrooveKart. It's a software, an application that exists for a long time, but
Mm-hmm.
GrooveWebinar is brand new, and so many features arrive day after day. Every week we have a bunch of new features, and Mike Filsame presented a few days ago the evolutions of Groove Webinar. It is
Mm-hmm.
great because it will become a tool for conversion, and
Right.
you have to understand that marketers will love Groove Webinar because you can do so many things. You can do automated webinars. You
Yes.
can deal with the chat during a webinar session. You
Mm-hmm.
can export these informations and import them somewhere else. You can uh, the webinar, what Mike Fissem explained, is that we want people to sign up for this webinar, but we know that lots of people will never
Right. Show up.
show
Mm-hmm.
up,
They
never
will
show
not
up.
show up.
And why? Because life, because they kids, because
Right.
they forgot
Mm-hmm.
the the meeting. And so with GrooveKart, you can optimize the fact that people will come to your events and will stay. And there is so many features that are dedicated on this objective to optimize this ratio. How many people can are watching your
Right.
webinars, and on the scheduling system is will be so great. With you will be able to create uh, automated and recurring events. So
Evergreen webinars. Make the class, make the course, do the webinar, and set it up where it just continues to go on, and it will
yeah,
continue to make you money. If it's converting, on and on. Use the lessons that are being taught to you in the Groove Asia community, in the Summit community, and you shouldn't have a problem with having a few USD in your pocket.
if you are a coach, a trainer, if you are
Mm-hmm.
an offer that people need to understand, and you want to take the time to explain what your offer is, webinar are great tools for that.
A great way to do it. And we all have something that we are really good at, that we're expertise at, that other people want to know. I have viewed videos and webinars, and the guy's just talking about everyday stuff. He called himself like the foster father or something like that, and he just was teaching how to young males on how to do simple stuff like how to tie a tie, how to shave correctly, how to do things like that. And I'm like, wow, really? But yeah, that was just something that you could put in the course and let it fly.
Yeah, and you can also use a webinar. I mean, if you want to sell a product, you can also make a webinar to explain your product. I mean, real estate can
Mm-hmm.
maybe use webinar. I don't know really well, but you can be creative. I mean, this platform Groove can permit also you to be to test
Mm-hmm.
different way of reaching and converting your prospects and make them a client. So
Right.
obviously it depends of what you sell, and the experience you have. Sometimes people don't really want to do webinars because they don't want to show them on a camera.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a problem if you don't want to show on camera. You I don't say that you won't succeed, but
Well, people
the
like to do business with folks they know, like, and trust. So if you're not showing your face
yeah,
on camera, it's kind of hard to make
yeah.
that connection. But webinars is a good way. Is if you
Mm,
don't want to, webinars will be great because it's slides. You're doing slides.
Groove
Do a slide.
webinar, Groove video are a good graphics. You know, we have, oh, last time we did not have you know that we have a new application in the Groove family. It's a Groove Designer Pro. Groove Designer Pro was created uh, by someone who is not part of Groove, but Mike Filsheim decided to put the name Groove on it because he considered that the software is great, and I tested it and I bought it. It's great. This Groove Designer Pro software is a is an editing tool,
Mhm.
graphic gorgeous graphic designs. And
Mhm.
why graphic design is so important? It can transform your results, your conversion, because people, uh, I mean, you have a text and you have an image.
Right.
The your brain sees the image in a fraction of a second, and the
Mhm.
text obviously is not a fraction of a second. You have to read it, and so images, videos, the brands, your clients and prospects brain will love that. And if you
Mhm.
want to sell, you want
Mhm.
to speak to to your prospect like that. You want to use the perfect medium to give your message and
Right.
explain your vision, your mission, and your products, so, and or
Right.
services.
Right. Right. But that's the good thing about Groove Webinar. You can do all that. You can put it all on in the do your training on your webinar, sell your services on your webinar, do explainer um, videos, create your courses. All that can be done on there. And like always, I do encourage each and every one of you. If you haven't gotten the software, the GrooveAsia suite of tools, grooveasia.cm, get into the webinar, the Groove webinar, start clicking, pressing buttons, and create a few webinars of your own just to see what it can do, because there is a lot of things that you can do in Groove webinar that's not allowed or that you can't do in another platform, say like YouTube. Have your call to action, when you're going to put that on there, and have the button on there to go to your GrooveKart to buy your product that you're selling on your webinar. Those are things that you can get done on um, Groove Webinar. So I do advise you, encourage you, motivate you, strongly advise you to get onto the platform and just tinker around, press some buttons, and see what you come out with.
And you're not alone. We are a community, as we said. We are here. Personally, I don't consider myself as an expert on all the features, but I'm using the software, and what I know probably can help someone that have zero skill on this particular field. So even if I'm not an expert, the knowledge I have can help someone, and it's the same for you. You're probably not an expert, but you have experience in the software. You can share it if you already. I know someone who is an expert on video editing,
Mm-hmm.
and and this kind of person have a skill that they can sell this expertise. Um, to become an expert needs time. So don't there is a beginning for everything, and
That's right.
obviously, yeah, groove can be people can feel overwhelmed when they see all the features and what they have to learn, and so
That's
many
true.
technical things. But you're not alone. We will help each other, and I can help you on this. you
Mm-hmm.
you can help me on something else. It's the force of the community. So join us, grooveasia.cm /social is the best place to see everything we have on the Facebook, on the YouTube. So I have to find this. I will find the so grooveasia.cm /social. Yeah,
Social.
and you
Right.
will be
And
able to connect with us. Yeah.
right. And if you haven't connected with us, do so very soon. We have a workshop coming up with Simon Leong that's going to be uh, hosting it. Make USD online to get you into other venues and ways that you might not have thought of how you can make money online. And that is going to be an awesome training. So it's going to be
Yeah,
at
and
summitasia.com/USD. Sign up and be there. Tell your friends about it because I'm sure they too are trying to find out other ways to make ends meet. And you will be the best person ever if you're giving them this advice and giving this recommendation. It's free
and
for them the to join the training.
and you will be amazed. I follow this workshop 6 months ago. It was one of the first workshop I followed from
Yes.
Simon Leong, and it was great. I mean, I was lost before that, and after this workshop, I could find the line between the dots. I had
Yes.
the big picture, the big picture
Yes.
of what is possible. And I felt, I remember this feeling I had, this feeling of confidence. No, I still have this confidence, but also with experience, a little
Hmm.
experience. But
Hmm.
at the beginning, when you don't have experience at all on something, you need to rely on someone that know what he says. And Simon Leong is someone that is great for that, because a lots of experience in digital marketing, a lots of experience as a trainer, and
Right.
a lot of experiences in technical issue, because he was one of the first employees at Google, and also not only employee, also director on he created the advertising department of Google.
The
so
right.
so so
Develop the
concerning,
algorithms.
and also he worked on another how can I say, another department, and he developed also algorithm at the time.
Yes.
It was the first years the company Google had less than 50 employees at this time. And what Simon learned after is that he could bring his knowledge to entrepreneurs, and these entrepreneurs could leverage. And it's exactly what we propose to you, is
Right.
to have a shortcut, and this shortcut's name is
Right.
Simon Leong training. Make USD online.
Exactly.
It can sound cliche, but it's not, because you probably know influencers, people you know around you that get revenues online. Sometimes it's
Right.
a little revenue, sometimes it's a big money. And how do they do that? Or what are the methods? What are the techniques? The tools they use, and what are also the different business models? Because you don't have one way to earn
Yes.
money online.
Yes. Right. And you see a lot of people who are doing that, and you're like, how in the world are they doing that? Because there's so many different ways. And passive income is the best income, I think, in my book. When you set things up
Yeah.
and know what you need to do, and you can set it up, have income coming in while you go and do your traveling or tend your garden or taking your kids all over the place. You're not punching that clock. Make USD online training is your first step in learning how to do that. And you don't have to quit your job if you don't want to. If you love
No,
your job, that's okay with you. It is. But it's
be-
always good to have a little something something on the side.
because it's not magic. Everything needs effort, and you have to learn things. But I think no, I know that because every day I see people who are uh, getting revenues. You can have revenues with 1,000 clients. If you have 1,000 clients who buy a tiny price article, it can be valuable. I mean, if you're
Mhm.
1,000 for 4 euros,
Mhm.
for dollars. I speak about euros because I'm French. I'm in France, so I'm sorry. So $4 and 1,000 clients, it's 4,000. So you it's not too bad, but you need to get
Not at all.
what's 1,000 clients. It's difficult to get to get 1,000 clients, but you can also do the contrary. Only 4 clients and a product that is 1,000 price. So you there is different business model. So you have to be confident. What can I sell
Mhm.
that with that kind of value?
Right.
1,000, and you probably already uh, follow trainers or coaching that have this kind of value and price. Probably you probably bought a course or a program, 1,000 or $2,000. Uh, so as a client, you know what is it. So what we
Mhm.
propose you is to join our community and to see the other side of the of the curtain. I mean, you will as a vendor. Can you be a
Right.
vendor? But before beginning becoming a vendor, you can become an affiliate, and
Mhm.
affiliate marketing is maybe the first step for your journey uh, on digital marketing.
That's correct. That's correct. Well, like we say, get on the social media, which is at grooveasia.cm/social, so you can stay in the loop. The Make USD online course is going to be next week on the 20th. So make
Yeah,
sure you register and sign up so you can attend on that day and participate in the training. And we are
and
all lifelong learners, as Talugu. Groove Talugu said in the comment section. And if I'm screwing up the name, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But we
yeah,
are lifelong learners. And that's what we provide is education and training so you can move forward and progress on your journey.
it's a Srinivas friend. They work together. So it's two people from India, if I remember well, who are working together and try to promote their activity, and also as a affiliate marketing with Groove on in India, because India is is a great country with lots of people and
Yes.
people who speak English. So these people would be interested on Groove. I'm sure the Groove software will be famous thanks to you. if you if you come and do this job with us. Creating content in each language. So I'm French. So in the next weeks, what I would like to do is create content in French to
Hmm.
convince, as an evangelist, try to convince French-speaking people to dive in this all-in-one platform. And I'm
Right.
pretty sure Groove future is bright. And if you want to be part of this future, you can become an affiliate. And it's very easy to become an affiliate. You just have to get the free account, Groove Asia free account, and you will become an affiliate. But you need to do some little things inside the software. We can explain that to you on the orientation session.
We can explain it on the orientation and also on the class Make USD Online. That is part of that's being covered in that training. That is in that training. And for those of you who have not been to the orientation session, that is grooveasia.cm/orientation. We have it the first Wednesday of every month. So come join us. Come and join
Yeah.
us.
Thank you, Tyra. Thank Tyra, said Michael, Karen, awesome and valuable information. Thank you very much.
Right.
And
We want to thank everyone who came and joined us today. Today in this session. Really appreciate your support and your interaction, engagement.
yeah, thank you very much for being with us. And we see you next time. Next GLU session with you and I, Karen, will be about Groove Page. It will be about Groove Pages because I really would like to talk about uh, website building and
Yes.
new updates on the software and improvements. So we have to talk
Right.
about that,
Yes.
and we'll talk also about strategy, or we can have a strategy about SEO, about content marketing, about
Mm-hmm.
email marketing. We'll dive in all these softwares and see how we can put in action, put actions for each strategies.
Exactly. So we're going to be doing one app each week and doing a deep dive with there. And we're going to start with those groove pages, like Michael said, and we were talking about branding websites. We'll talk about all that stuff. So join us next week as we go over a deep dive into groove pages. So we finished. So Michael, we are finished with our series for the overview,
Yeah,
the high
it was
level
a
on all the apps.
yeah, we can say bravo. Bravo, because we made it. We wanted to do an overview for all. So the first date was about the Groove pages, Groove
Mhm.
blog, Groove member. So if you missed that, you can find these episodes on the replay on YouTube, also on
Mhm.
Facebook. So go and see that. We talk about Groove member, Groove video, and also GrooveKart. And today, if you want to see
Right.
again this session, but we will work better, even better, and we try to do also tutorials for very specific features. You have to know. We have to learn, and we want to teach you what we know. And one day you will touch to us. You will teach to us what you know, and you probably have lots of to give to the community. So join us and be part of that. And we thank you in advance for that.
Right. So have a great day, good evening,
Have a
and
great
or
day.
good night.
Bye bye. Bye
Bye
bye,
bye.
Groovesters. Bye bye.